Microphone check 1 2 1 2. It's Friday. What the Friday? Hey, what the Friday? It's Friday. 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 Greetings, Royal Family. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Morning Boogie Morning Show with me, Royal B. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Royal B, and we call ourselves the Royal Family over here. Okay, we're a family, like a giant tree. You know how that thing goes. And if you are a returning Royal Family member, how you doing? You already know how we get down over here. So it's Friday, October the 15th, and the year is 2021. And there was a whole lot of going on between last night and today. So I'm just going to touch on a few topics just to kind of get the weekend kicked off. It's the end of the work week for most of us. So hopefully we can have like a good time, okay? As you're coming in, please be sure to hit the like button. That is your admission fee. Thank you to all of you. Those of you who drop in the comments and comment that your admission fee has been paid. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate the engagement. Trust me. Even if it's one person commenting in the comment section, you don't have to, and you did. So I like to show my appreciation. Shout out to all of you who have been liking the video, sharing the video, especially. Grateful. I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the participation. And hopefully you'll enjoy your stay over here with the Royal Family. All right. Now that those church announcements are out of the way, ADELE. Did you guys watch her video that she released late last night in the wee hours of the morning? ADELE is coming to street sweep the Billboard charts. And I'm excited. She looked beautiful in the video. She sounds great. I'm a sucker for vocals, So yeah, ADELE is doing the damn thing as usual. It is like a slow tempo song. Hopefully everybody will. I like it. So ADELE is just doing ADELE. I'm good. I'm happy to see her back. I'm really happy to see her back. So ADELE was trending. Doja Cat, she broke a record on the charts, I guess. Is Doja Cat a rapper? No. Doja Cat is not a rapper. She raps, but she's not a rapper. So I'm going to touch on that. Power Book 2, Ghost is returning with Tariq's Applehead ass. All right, are you guys excited? And I got a couple of other hot topics sprinkled in between. So grab a snack, sit back. How you doing? Wendy, we miss you, and we hope you get well soon. All right. Before we get into all of that melee and foolishness, let's get into a little bit of news, I guess. So this was all over social media recently. Robert Durst, this is TMZ reporting this. Robert Durst, he was sentenced to life in prison for taking out his friend. So if you guys are unaware of who this man is and all about this story, take a listen. So the article reads, Robert Durst will spend the rest of his life in prison. The judge just sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole in the taking out of here, you know what I mean, the M word, I can't say certain words, of Susan Berman. Okay, Susan Berman was his best friend, he claims, right? Now, the frail-looking 78-year-old's trial began in March 2020, was adjourned for 14 months due to that C-thing pandemic, but now it's come to a close with Judge Mark E. Wyndham sentencing him to life behind bars, ruling Durst's guilt was proven beyond a reasonable doubt in multiple ways. Now, before the sentencing, Durst's legal team tossed up a Hail Mary for a new trial alleging several errors by the court, but the judge wasn't having it, okay? So his lawyers tried to find a loophole, and the judge said, all right? The article continues. After that, there was a round of emotional victim impact statements, including one family member calling for Durst to reveal the location of Kathy Durst's body. That's his wife, who went missing in the early 80s, child, a year before I was born. Anyway. And Susan's son, Susan is the best friend. Susan's son spoke at length about how her passing negatively affected his life. This is a crazy. It seems like it took them forever to nail this guy to the wall. He has been acquitted. Anyway, let me just read, okay? As TMZ previously reported, Durst was found guilty in the taking of the life of his best friend Susan, and he was facing life in prison without the possibility of parole. The first-degree murder conviction and sentencing came more than 6 years after Durst arguably confessed to taking out Berman and his wife Kathy on a hot mic during the filming of the documentary The Jinx: The Life and Death of Robert Durst. So in the HBO documentary, you hear Durst muttering to himself, "You're caught. What the hell did I do? Kill them all, of course." He claims that he was high on meth when he made the confession. So if you recall, Kathy, she disappeared, his wife. She disappeared way back in 1982, and it's widely suspected that Durst was the one responsible for her disappearance, though she was never found and he was never charged. Now, Kathy's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Durst, but he scored a legal win in that suit. So this is his wife. This is a picture of him and his wife. So Kathy and him were married. She went missing in 82. And recently, when the judge sentenced him to life, her family wants to know, like, where is her body after all these years? Now, Los Angeles County prosecutors set out to prove that Durst took out Berman. This is not Berman. Berman is his female best friend. This is his wife that you see right here on the screen, Kathy Durst. Anyway, Los Angeles County prosecutors set out to prove that Durst took Berman out of here because she knew something about Kathy's death. Scandalous, man. Berman's body, his best friend, was found on Christmas Eve in 2000, and just 2 days later, the LAPD received a letter from someone telling cops where Susan's body could be found. So they found his best friend's body. Oh my God. Police said that they linked the letter to Durst, but the case went cold until it was reopened in wake of the HBO documentary. Okay. This is his wife. This is also his wife, who went missing in 1982. The sentencing comes nearly two decades after Durst stood trial in 2001 in Texas after murdering his neighbor. So in that trial, he claimed that he accidentally popped the neighbor in the forehead during a struggle. Durst was acquitted in 2003. So this man has been sentenced to life after taking out people left and right. And by the looks of it, he looked like he only got about a week or two left anyway. Justice has been finally served, I guess. My goodness. And I feel terrible for all of the victims' families. Lock this animal up. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. All right, if you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Please, as you enter, hit the like button. That is your admission fee. Thank you so much. Drop down in the comments, sound off, share your thoughts. All right, up next, y'all black president is in the hospital. Remember, y'all deemed him black because he knew how to play the saxophone on Arsenio Hall and all that good stuff. Anyway, Bill Clinton hospitalized with possible sepsis. This is a report. Now, this is the Daily Beast that I'm reading from, and the article reads, Bill Clinton has been hospitalized in Irvine, California with possible sepsis, CNN reports. According to a spokesperson, he was admitted to UC Irvine Hospital's intensive care unit with a non-Cthang related infection on Tuesday. Now, the former president's doctor said in a statement that he was admitted to the hospital for close monitoring and administer IV antibiotics and fluids. He remains at the hospital for continuous monitoring. So the doctor said that, his white blood cell count was trending down, which was a good sign. So we hope to have him home soon. This is what the doctors wrote in a statement. So basically what they think is going on with Bill is a blood infection, sometimes known as sepsis, right? What the doctors have said basically is he's okay. He'll be fine. And they're hoping that he will be released. So he reportedly felt ill throughout the day. This is what a spokesperson describes the former president, age 75. Y'all know Bill Clinton was 75? He doesn't look too bad for 75. I don't think this is a recent picture, though. Anyway, so he's responding well to antibiotics. So he's in good spirits. So at least he's coherent. He understands what's going on, and he's not in any pain. So that's a good sign. So Hillary Clinton, She traveled to California, for an event benefiting their foundation. So Clinton underwent operations in 2004 and 2010 to repair his heart and insert a stent, right? So the current infection does not appear to be related to his cardiac health, according to CNN, which is good. So I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. We're sending him well wishes. We ain't no haters over here in the royal family. You understand what I'm trying to say? So we try not to hold grudges and animosity because that's not good for you, spiritually and physically. And what the heck am I talking about? After he got out of office, you found out what's really going down with the Clintons, him and his wife. But it is what it is. So we're wishing you nothing but the best, Mr. Clinton. And no, he ain't no black president. Moving along. I thought this was really interesting. Betty White, she's like a snap from being 100. That's crazy. She's 3 months away from being 100, right? So people want her to have national security protection and wrap her up in a safety bubble. People love Betty White. Now, I understand the sentiment. I get it. But, no. Okay. Cicely Tyson didn't have national security protection. May she rest in peace. It's a couple of people. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle ain't got no national security. Who else? When Nippy, y'all know how I feel about Nippy. When Whitney Houston was here, she ain't have no national security. So why Betty White have to have national security? Why? I understand. I like to see people treat elderly people with respect. I do. All jokes aside, I think this is a nice gesture. Betty White, man, 100 years old, almost 100 years old. She's still got her wits about her. She's still clothed in her right mind. Okay. Ain't God good? So that's good to see. Look at her transformation. Look how she looked back in the day. The only living Golden Girl. So Baller Alert reports that she's one of the greatest to ever do it. And as her 100th birthday nears in January, her fans are stressing the need for her to be protected. And by protection, they mean protected by national security. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that this is kind of like she's getting preferential treatment? I could think of a few. There was a woman who survived the Tulsa, Oklahoma riots, right? She didn't have national security. I don't know if she's still alive. I think she recently passed away. There was plenty civil rights activists, oldest civil rights activists. They didn't have no national security. They were in their hundreds. They didn't have national security. But, I get it. She's an entertainer. But still, do you guys think that she should get preferential treatment because she's Betty White? I love a good rerun or marathon of the Golden Girls as well, but I'm just saying. Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. National security? Who paying for that? Tax dollars. Speaking of dollars, up next, Kandi Burruss Tucker. Lord have mercy. So according to popculture.com, Kandi faces alleged legal trouble with popular Atlanta eatery months after failed health inspection. This is serious if this is true, because, they saying Kandi don't pay her taxes. In this article, it goes on to talk about how Kandi wasn't paying her taxes. You guys know that she recently failed her health inspection for her restaurant more than once. So Kandi, tighten up. What is going on? See, Mama Joyce ain't over there running things. If Mama Joyce was running things over there, I don't think she would have these problems. So let's get into this article. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss has not been having the best of luck with her popular Atlanta eateries. Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker own 2 restaurants under their company, Burruss Tucker. Yeah, of course they do. Burruss Tucker Restaurant Group LLC, Old Lady Gang, which is a soul food restaurant, and Blaze, an upscale steak and seafood restaurant. The couple is facing being accused, of owing over $5,000 in back taxes. $5,000 $5,000. The cars that they drive are worth more than $5,000. What's really going on? Who cooking the books over there? What's really going on here? Radar Online reports that the lien is seemingly connected to Burris and Tucker's business taxes, which they are expected to pay on a quarterly basis. In July 2021, Burris and Tucker were hit with a separate lien over a 2020 bill that states that they owed back taxes. At the time, the restaurant owners were accused of owing over $15,000 for the year. The grand total came to over $20,000. Like I said, $20,000 now, your car that you drive is worth more than that. Like I said, who's their accountant? The tax issues come just months after Blaze has failed health inspections. During a recent health inspection, the restaurant failed and was shut down for several days until they rectified a number of problems. It currently has a C rating. Yikes. Some of the issues listed in the filed health inspection include, all right, let me read this. Include the inspector the inspector noting expired food being used, food not being housed in the appropriate temperatures, and food not being properly labeled. Burris was also called out by a patron of Blaze who says he was charged for ice cubes. Oh my God. For his libation, which is alcohol, as well as complaints of the food and drinks being overpriced. Now, the guy showed the receipt where it showed something or other ice or something like that. I forgot the term, but it was later on clarified that terminology means an extra shot of liquor in your drink, right? Of top shelf liquor. So people think that Candy was charging I think it was $5 or $10 for ice cubes, but that's not really what it was. It was in bartender lingo, it's actually an extra shot. That was all over social media. How embarrassing. After blasting Burris on social media, Burris's team rectified the receipt and said it was a misunderstanding. Both parties issued statements on social media agreeing they'd spoken and came to a mutual understanding. Old Lady Gang has had its own issues, including a shooting taking place in the parking lot of one of the locations. Lord have mercy. See, why y'all coming to Candy's place of business, her establishment, and acting ghetto? Now, Candy doesn't have any control over that now. And I understand, you have to report it and all that stuff, and people are going to automatically assume that it's Candy's fault. No, y'all want to come there, and you got to have metal detectors to go into a restaurant now? Now, that would be ghetto. So that's not Candy's fault, but it is a bad look for her business. I get it. So it currently has a C rating, that's Old Lady Gang, and hasn't received an A rating since February 2021. Burris has yet to comment on the tax matter publicly. But $5,000? Yeah, that sounds like maybe an oversight. I hope an oversight. But Candy's watch is probably worth more than $5,000, right? She probably pays her makeup artists more than $5,000 a week. So that's probably an oversight. Whoever your tax accountant is, Candy, you might want to look into that, because this is not a good look. So you don't want to find out later on down the line that they've been sifting money, and then you owe $1 million in back taxes. That stuff accumulates interest. So Todd, what's going on over there, boss man? What's going on? Next up, 50 Cent. Hot New Hip Hop is reporting that 50 Cent's Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2 trailer shows Tariq in some serious trouble. Are you guys okay? Let's talk. How do you guys feel about Power Book 2? Okay, Season 1, we didn't know what to expect. So I guess we were all excited. Let me speak for myself. I didn't know what to expect. I was hoping that Ghost really wasn't dead, and somehow he would pop up in some way, like he was in hiding or something like that. But yeah, that's not the case. So then I started to get, bored. But it was exciting to see Mary J. Blige, Woody the Great, a couple of other actresses on there, actors and actresses. Let's see where the storyline goes. What's going to happen to Tasha? What is Tariq going to do? Is Sax finally going to get nailed to the wall? What's up? I was left bored. The final episode, was exciting, or the last couple of episodes was exciting, because hopefully you guys have seen it, because if not, I'm about to spoil the whole season 1. So you should have seen it by now. Season 2 is approaching. So if you don't want a spoiler, then press mute. Don't click off the video. Just press mute for now. All right. Tommy showing up. That was the most exciting part of the entire series. And he showed up, in the last 2 episodes? So two or three, whatever. So I was excited to see Tommy come back. He really wants to off Tariq, but, he gave Ghost his word. Ghost is his best friend. Yes, they were at odds prior to him passing, but he promised him, that he wouldn't, murk his son. So I think he's going to probably murk Tasha. But because they set him up. That's how Tasha ended up getting out of jail, because they blamed the whole thing on Tommy. They're trying to pin Ghost's demise on Tommy, which is just messed up. Anyway, I don't know how excited I am about season 2. Okay. Now, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. If you have not watched that yet, you are missing out. Season 1 concluded about 2 weeks ago or so. And I'm probably going to go back and watch the entire season of Raising Kanan, season 1, because it was that good. It's a fresh new story. Everyone's anticipating the arrival of Ghost and Tommy, when Kanan meets Ghost and Tommy. And I don't think we'll be seeing that until probably toward the end of season 2, if not season 3. I don't know. Maybe they'll push it up. Who knows? But yeah, Power Book 2 is returning. I said all that to say Power Book 2 is returning. And basically the theme is, does the ends justify the means, right? That's what Tariq and other characters will be asking themselves all throughout season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. So new episodes are set to premiere on November 21st on Starz. And from the looks of the latest trailer, things are about to heat up for the actors. Now, at the end of season 1, Tariq, took out his Professor Jabari, good, for knowing too much. So luckily his mom, Tasha, has a great lawyer to recommend now that she's out of jail and in witness protection. Now we're not going to see Tasha. She went off to witness protection, right? She's out of jail. And also Notori Naughton is going to be starring in the show Queens. Now, you guys should know that I have been promoting that show since months ago, like in the summer. And time is winding down. October 19th is the series premiere of Queens with Brandy, Notori Naughton, Eve, and I don't remember the other girl's name. I'm not familiar with her. So I definitely will be watching that. You guys already know I've been promoting, talking about that before there was even a premiere date. Okay, so I'm excited to see Notori Naughton in this new show. So I mean, we'll miss Tasha, but there's really no use for Tasha in Power Book 2 season 2, right? I mean, that's a good way to write her out, put her in witness protection. Y'all still think Ghost's dead though? He probably hiding somewhere. He's gone, y'all. He's gone. I just have to accept the fact. Method Man, Redman is supposed to be making an appearance in season 2. Method Man is the lawyer. Sax is still not locked up in jail. I don't know how. He's a great actor though. He really is. And he's a good sport. He's very responsive on Twitter and he has a good sense of humor. He doesn't take, he takes criticism very well. So Tariq basically is going to be trying to figure himself out. His mama gone off to witness protection. So Mary J. Blige is going to be like a mother figure, I guess. I don't know. So Rashad Tate, Lorenz Tate is Councilman Rashad Tate. So I guess he'll be incorporated more in the in this season. I just want to see where they're gonna go. The trailer, I seen it doesn't have me excited. I'm anticipating the return of Raising Kanan. I do think that Raising Kanan, even in its first season, is a better show than Power Book 2 Ghost. I just think it's a better show. I think I'm kind of tired of Tariq and Tariq's storyline. It's kind of like, man, I'm gonna watch though. I'm still going to watch. So are you guys excited? Like, do you care? Did you tune out of Power after the original franchise, after we found out that Ghost is James St. Patrick is no longer? I'm just sitting here rambling. I should review that show. I used to, but it's after Ghost died. It was just like, why bother? All right, up next. Don't forget to like the video, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video. Thank you. That's your admission fee. Drop down in the comments. Share your thoughts. What do you think? Are you having a good day? Wave. Where are you from? Put something in the comments. Put a heart, a smiley face, something. Okay? Thank you. All right. ashowbiz.com and a multitude of other outlets are reporting that a teen's father says that his son is missing after being contacted by Kanye West to join Donda Academy. I remember covering that Kanye West is planning on opening up a school. I had no idea that the school was already open. He was searching for property to build the school on. I'm confused. Now this is now I don't know how true this is. You know, Showbiz doesn't really give fake news, but I don't know what's going on. So either the father is tripping or lying, or something is going on and they're trying to keep things hidden from us. So I don't know if you guys want to see Kanye West's picture, but why the heck not? All right. So before it officially opens yet, Kanye West's Donda Academy has been smeared with negative headlines. Ain't that something? The school is allegedly linked to a missing teen whose father has grown concerned because he hasn't heard from his son in 21 days since the teen left North Carolina for California. So Donald Dillingham, the father of teen athlete Robert Dillingham from Colbine Academy, tells Hollywood Unlocked that his son was contacted by Kanye himself to join his new Donda Academy. He believes that the rapper pressured his son as Kanye West asked him, this is allegedly, "Are you coming here or are you going to let it go?" referring to the opportunity. So the teen reportedly has since missed classes. Now, according to the father, a trainer named Rico Greer took the 16-year-old basketball star on a plane to California, where the academy is located. Again, I'm confused because it's being said that Kanye West was building a school. Now it's as if Kanye West has turned a school that already existed into Donda Academy. All of this sounds crazy. So this guy basically took the 16-year-old basketball star on a plane to California, where the academy is located, without the father's permission. So the father says that he only found out about his son's apparent move with Kanye on TV. What? So the man, Donald, the father, says that he has filed a report with police in North Carolina, but the teen's mother has not shown the same concern. He believes that Kanye promised his son's mother money because she never cared about their son's basketball career before. Where is the mama? Where's the mama at? We need to find out what the mama's talking about, because this is scary. I don't care how famous a person is and how much you like a person. This is crazy. Somebody lying. So the article goes on, further supporting his speculation. Donald, the father, claims that he has gotten in contact with an administrator of Donda Academy, Shayla Scott, who is the director of athletics and academics, who told him that she's been, quote unquote, authorized by an unknown person not to speak to his father. Wow. Donald, the father, thinks Rico is the one who made the request. Rico is the coach or sports coach or whatever the heck they are. This is scary as hell. So while Donald doesn't think that Kanye knows all the details regarding his son's move to California, he wants to make it clear that it's illegal to take someone's child without full parental consent. At the end of the day, he wants to know, what can Donda do for you when they're not even a real school? It's a good question posed by the father. Donda Academy will reportedly be a private tuition-free. I don't give about that. Where the hell is this boy? Number one, where is the boy? Number two, what do you mean she's been authorized not to speak to the father? Child, if he got legal custody, or if he shares custody of his son, how is this happening? Why is the mama not speaking up? Somebody need to find the mama and press her. I don't know. This sounds absolutely crazy. Are these people impersonating being associated with Kanye West? Why hasn't Kanye West opened up and given a statement and said anything? I mean, I understand that he's unplugged somewhat from social media, but your name is being used and people are representing a brand that you're trying to build, Donda Academy. Kanye, you better open Kanye needs to say something. And I'm always on the side of, people don't need to explain themselves, but there's an underage child, there's a minor involved in this. Where the hell is that mama at? Number one. And why hasn't Kanye West given a statement? His lawyers better give a statement or something. He hasn't heard from his son in 21 days. Has the boy posted to social media? Where the hell is the boy at? Is the father lying? Was he one of those absent fathers? And now because his son is getting a little bit of shine, he wants to pop up now? I'm not blaming anybody, but it's a whole lot of unanswered questions circulating. This is scary as hell. Is the boy okay? Now, I haven't gone onto the boy's social media or even show his picture. He's 16. So anybody know anything? Anybody heard about this? Anybody following him on social media? He all right. But then again, we can't even take that as 100% truth. Anybody could be running your social media. Nah, where that mama at? Where's the mama at? We got some unanswered questions. I don't like stuff like this. I've always said I'm very protective of children, and this sounds like a whole lot of foolishness going on. And the fact that Kanye West's people have not given a statement as of yet is weird. Like, this is crazy. And Kanye, if it's some foolishness going on associated with your name, that by people that you hired that actually work for you, I ain't standing by this. We need to find that boy, get that boy mama. Somebody gonna end up interviewing her, and I will be back with an update. That made me extremely uncomfortable. I saw this the other day, and I thought, you know what, it's fake. But I see a couple of reputable outlets reporting on this. Let me move on before I get upset. All right, even more upset, I should say. Now, this is crazy. Not shocking, but crazy as hell. So Essence.com, as CNN is reporting this, MSNBC, everybody. Okay, I saw this at 5 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Former Cosby Show actress Lili Bernard, she is suing Dr. Huxtable for SA. You see it there on the screen. Now, this is crazy, okay? So let's get into this article. Please hit the like button. Welcome if you're just joining. How you doing? So one of Bill's multiple alleged victims have officially filed a civil suit against the comedian actress Lili Bernard. She's a former actress on The Cosby Show. She filed suit against the comedian in New Jersey federal court on Thursday. Bernard came forward as one of Cosby's dozens of alleged victims in 2015. Right? She alleges that, Cosby gave her some mood-altering substances. Now, I'm going to have to be as PG as possible going through this article, so bear with me, y'all. Y'all should know what I mean. We're all adults here, okay? It's certain things that I just cannot say or choose not to say, all right? So Cosby, she basically alleges that Cosby gave her some mood-altering substances and was hands-on with her and very forceful, if you know what I mean, with her in 1990 under the guise of serving as her acting mentor. So the two met on the Cosby Show set when the actress guest starred on the sitcom in a little part as Miss Minifield in 1984. Anyway, her newly filed lawsuit falls in line with the New Jersey's 2-year look-back window, which allows survivors, SA survivors, to bring forth civil claims on their attackers, even if the assault occurred outside of the traditional statute of limitations. Interesting. Bernard is reportedly seeking no less than $25 million. This is according to documents obtained by Yahoo Entertainment. She says, Lili that is, I have waited a long time to be able to pursue my case in court, and I look forward to being heard and to hold Cosby accountable for what he did to me. This is what she said in a statement. Although it occurred long ago, I still live with the fear, pain, and shame every day of my life. Yikes. What do you guys think about? I mean, in the world we live in, man, you don't know what the hell is the truth. You don't know what the hell is fake. Sometimes you don't know what the truth is and what's fake, because people will lie, you know what I'm saying, for money. And also people will be silenced to save someone's image and then later on come out and the truth is revealed. It's just crazy. So Bernard is being represented by Merson Law. She's a mother of 6, excuse me. She claims that she has suffered anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, nightmares, severe physical pain, and other permanent injuries as a direct result of her alleged assault by Cosby and various intimidations and threats he issued thereafter. Yikes. What do you guys think about this? Now, according to the lawsuit, Bernard met Cosby on the set of his family sitcom where he offered to become her acting mentor. He reportedly claimed that he looked upon Miss Bernard as if she were his daughter and often spent time stressing that chastity was a virtue, warned her of the sexual pressures of Hollywood. He also instructed her that she was welcome to refer to him as daddy. Yikes. Upon one such mentoring session at a suite at the Trump Taj Mahal Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, Cosby allegedly prepared Bernard a non-alcoholic beverage. However, upon ingesting it, she reports that she began to feel symptoms of dizziness and urge to vomit and weakness before starting to float in and out of consciousness. She claims to have woken up at one point to find him unclothed on top of her, and recalls telling him no. Cosby reportedly gave Bernard money and established return transportation to New York for her the next morning. Documents also detailed threats and intimidation tactics from Cosby to Bernard after this situation and multiple other cited instances of battery, the R word, and involuntary drugging between the two. He allegedly stated that he would sue the actress for defamation of character, stifle her acting career, and quote-unquote erase her if she reported any of the alleged incidents to police. My goodness. Cosby, you guys know that he was released from Pennsylvania Corrections Facility in June after serving 2 years of a 3 to 10 year sentence on charges in relation to an alleged 2004 assault of a similar nature. So the state Supreme Court overturned his guilty ruling due to a prior quote-unquote non-prosecution agreement with a previous prosecutor, which should have prevented him from being charged in the case at all. What do you guys think about this? Now, I do remember her being one of the accusers many, many years ago. So I'm pretty sure that this is a civil matter, right? So she's suing for monetary compensation, no less than $25 million in damages. Man, this is just going to continue to get uglier and uglier. Now, if she wins this lawsuit, then trust me, there are going to be other people coming out seeking the same reparations. Yikes. I don't know. I don't even know what to I don't know what to believe. I'm not saying she lying. I'm not saying she telling the truth. I don't know. And the reason why I'm saying I don't know is because we've seen many instances where, you know, it's a money grab for some people. And again, some people have been silenced, like she could have been silenced, probably scared that her career wouldn't go anywhere. You know, Cosby's he was a powerful man. He had a lot of money, a lot of connections in the industry back in the day. So, and her, you know, being an upcoming actress, we hear this story all the time. So it's not far-fetched. Like I said, I don't know if she's lying. I don't know if she's telling the truth. I want to see this play out in court and how this is going to go down and what his legal team is going to say and how they're going to do, like, how is this going to play out? This is a mess, a hot, funky mess. Now, I will say this. A lot of people like to call Wendy Williams a liar. I know I'm going to find a way to work Wendy Williams in every episode. I don't care. A lot of people used to call Wendy Williams a liar and a troublemaker back in the day when she was on the radio. Not one story that Wendy Williams broke or spilled was proven to be a lie. Wendy Williams talked about Bill Cosby many, many, many moons ago on her radio show, and he was one of the people that tried to silence her and to really take her up out of here. And here we are, fast forward umpteen years later, and look at this. I just want to point that out. If you know, you know. Shout out to the tri-state area. If you know, you know. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't have an opinion. I just have to see it, play out. So moving along on a much lighter note, XXL magazine is reporting that Doja Cat passes Drake to become the rapper with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. Congratulations. Can we please stop? Doja Cat is not a rapper. Come on. If you call Doja Cat a rapper, you have to call Chris Brown a rapper. What am I talking about? Y'all don't remember when Chris Brown was in the cypher on the BT Hip Hop Awards back in the day when it was worth watching? Y'all don't remember Chris Brown spitting a couple of bars on his songs, on his albums in the past? Chris Brown is an R&B singer that just so happens to know how to rap somewhat. Doja Cat is not a rapper. Why y'all always changing the definition of stuff over time? She's not, I don't consider Doja Cat a rapper. Do you? Do you think Doja Cat is a rapper? Comment below if you think Doja Cat is a rapper. Let me know what you think. But congratulations, though. Let me tell you something. She's another one. I've been keeping my eye on her career. She's not really my fave, but I don't want to say that she makes bad music. I don't think she makes bad music. She's very, very marketable, which is a good thing. But the numbers don't lie. Doja Cat is eating up the Billboard 100 charts. Like, she has several songs on there. Her recent album, Planet Her, I listened to it from beginning to end, and I can't say that I hate it. I don't hate it. It's a good album, I think, for Doja Cat. Very successful on the pop and R&B, or the pop and the hip hop charts. They're considering her a rapper now. So Doja Cat is not a rapper. She's not. Like, I don't consider Doja Cat a rapper. Moving along. I told y'all ADELE was coming through. Look at these numbers. And I looked this up earlier this morning. I saw the video and I just kept checking. She's number 2. She's probably number 1 by now, the time that I'm recording this video. Number 2 on trending. 22 million views. And when I looked this up, it was 14 hours since the video had been posted, since the video had debuted on YouTube. Okay? Easy on me. This is the song in the official video. And she sounds great. Right? She ain't even miss a beat. She back like she never left. So she's trending. ADELE is trending on Twitter. Her album will be released next month. I think I talked about that earlier this week. 22 million views in 14 hours of the video debuting. And again, this was a couple hours ago, prior to me hitting record. Number 2 on trending. ADELE is coming to street sweep the Billboard charts, and I love to see it. So if you heard the song Easy on Me, what do you think? Is it a typical ADELE song? I wasn't moved like, oh my God, this is so like different. It's pretty much on trend for ADELE. It's a good song. Like I said, she sounds great. The song sounds great. The production on the song is great. I just am anticipating her album, patiently waiting for her album to drop so I can listen to her entire body of work. ADELE 30 is the name of her album. So if you heard the song, let me know what you think. All right, before I get up out of here, I saw this on Twitter. Positive vibes as always. I love Missy Elliott. Shout out to Missy Elliott. I think Missy Elliott should continue to get her flowers on a regular basis. Okay, a total artist, icon. I like Missy. I really do, and I have a lot of respect for her. So she's been posting. She usually posts a lot of positive messages on Twitter, and I love to see it. So, it's Friday. Why not share some positivity before I get on out of here? So the tweet reads, connect with people that have good energy and people you can learn from. If you're around people that is always complaining or everything is negative, that energy can start to rub off, she meant to type, on you. And that is too draining. What? That is too draining you, and who you roll with should be, that is too draining, right? And who you roll with should be an inspiration to each other. Now, sometimes when you typing fast or whatever, the predictive text on your phone can start taking over. It's witchcraft, if you ask me, but whatever. So you get the general message, what Missy is trying to say. Watch the company that you keep. People will drain your energy. Try to surround yourself with as much positivity as possible. Okay? They say, show me your company and I'll tell you who you are. So shout out to Missy Elliott for sprinkling some positive vibes on Twitter. I absolutely agree with you, Missy. So on that note, Royal Family, I hope you have a splendid rest of your Friday. Thank you for joining me today on the Morning Boogie Morning Show. Happy Friday, everybody. So drop down in the comments, share your thoughts, share the video. Let me know what you think. I want to know what you guys think about Doja Cat being labeled a rapper. Do you look at Doja Cat as a rapper? She can rap. She can't freestyle, but she can rap. But is Doja Cat a rapper? No, absolutely not, because the genre of her album or any of her music is not under a rap category. But shout out to her for surpassing Drake. You know, seems like everybody's winning these days, right? Positive vibes, ladies and gentlemen. So enjoy your weekend. If you are subscribed to the channel, make sure your notifications are on, because I will be back. Got a couple of reviews to throw up for you guys. Also, welcome to the new Royal Family members. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. So don't be shy. Participate in the comments. Pay your admission fee. You still got time before I end the video. Hit that like button. You did it? You good? Okay, perfect. All right, Royal Family, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I'm signing off. I love you for watching. And as always, until next time, peace.